Hello and welcome to Let's Try. We're trying Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. You'll have to forgive me. I think this is just such a fantastic idea. I'm down for this. I have no idea how. I honestly have no idea what I'm in for. I have a vague idea, but we're just gonna jump into it blind. Do you want to skip the tutorial? No, let's do the tutorial. My vague expectations here are train simulator with gun. Like I took one look at the trailer and some of the screenshots and was like, this could either be absolutely god awful or it could be amazing. Before we continue though, I have to judge it primarily on yes, thank you, appreciate y'all, you're the best, thank you. The private carrier comrade Misha has been restored to service the freight line. We wish you a pleasant and safe journey. It is negative 29 degrees. Good lord, that's cold. I'm in the great northern wastes, and I mean, to be fair, I'm in the most southern part of Canada as possible, and it's snowing right now, but it's not that cold. It's been around like 2 degrees. That's Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but you know, figure it out. I'm not gonna Google it for you. Bear in mind how long it took us to convince the director to reissue a license for you. He said that he has a lot of transport orders for you to get en route to Krasnoyarsk. I'm sorry. Brush up on your driving skills and a locomotive. Okay, I'm not gonna ask you to repeat that. Do you want to buy something? 30 bottles of your finest vodka, if you like, if you please. Lower left corner, you can see the status of your money. I have 1,000 money. Lower right corner, there's information about the temperature. The top left corner, your character stats can be found. Make sure that they are at the right level. Oh, there's an alcohol meter. Oh god. Okay. Well, I'm keeping an open mind here. I hope this is not just a parody game. Like, you know, like a homeless simulator kind of thing. Like, it could either be good or it could be in poor taste. I'm just trying to figure out if I've heard that song before. Go shopping, make sure you buy enough food and beverages to survive until the next store. Okay, please let me do that. Please let me do that. It's not letting me do that. The message, the dialogue is in fact not going away. Oh, we have to go to Mafia shop? No, this is the shop. What about you, sir? Do you sell me something? Will you sell me a knife? Will you sell me? Oh, okay. I have to look directly at something to buy it. Okay. Give me some bread. Some rye bread. Give me some broccoli. Give me you know, you need the broccoli. Give me some cabbage. I'll make a soup. This is milk. Okay, we'll get some milk. We'll buy some bananas. That's our vitamins. Buy an apple. Buy a red big apple. I guess I'll take a flashlight. What is this? Chainsaw. Am I gonna need a chainsaw? Q to open and close your inventory. Okay, so here's our inventory. We'll throw flashlight in our first slot there. I'm gonna buy a chainsaw. You never know when you're gonna need a chainsaw, you know? Sprats. I don't know what that is for. Is this our vodka? This is beer. I've not seen you for a long time. I thought you stopped drinking. We're gonna buy a bunch of beer. I'm kind of hoping for like almost a My Summer Car vibe from this game. That's, you know, maybe not the same level of simulator. In some places you can buy weapons for hunting and self-defense. Go to your locomotive. Okay, I'm going to my locomotive. But yeah, I love a good simulator every once in a while, and I'm really looking forward to Pacific Drive. For a couple of reasons. Like if you haven't looked at that game, I'll definitely be covering that game. But I love a good sim with a sense of, like, I don't know, exploration and like a satisfying progression. I love like I love starting a simulator with like you have nothing and you have to like earn free apple, thank you. You have to kind of like fix up your house, or you have to fix up your car, or your, in this case I wonder, I'm imagining you have to fix your train up. But I like starting with like nothing, starting with like a completely like broken down something, and then the progression of like slowly furnishing that and repairing it. Enter the cabin in the first section of the locomotive. To do this, look at the locomotive door and move forward. Okay. There was a warning that said that some of the controls for driving the locomotive was not yet fully simulated yet. Top right corner, there's information about the nearest important points. Railway signal, Novosibirsk. All right. Oh, I guess that's the next station. Okay. Some locomotive functions are blocked during the tutorial. Stand by the side mirror and press E. You're in inspection mode. Inspection mode performs the functions of viewing the status of locomotive parts and the external camera. Navigate using the mouse and keyboard. Press T to view the condition of various parts of the locomotive. Oh, okay. This is already more than I was expecting, to be honest. I've lost inverted y-axis, unfortunately. If you move close to each part of the locomotive, information about its condition will be displayed. Journal box lead durability 100%. Axle box bearing. Journal box lead or lead heater. Handbrake. Everything's looking pretty okay, actually. What's that? That's broken. Speedometer. If you move close to each part, okay. Locate the broken part and replace it with a new one. To do this, exit inspection mode and add the adjustable wrench to your inventory. Okay. E to exit. So we want to go to the speedometer here. Finally sell that. You could finally sell that scrap heap. There's always something wrong with it. Where's our adjustable wrench? Add the adjustable wrench to your inventory. Where is that? Is that something down there? Okay, it's outside the locomotive. Let's go. We'll leave the locomotive. Actually, we can leave out that side. Probably be much easier. Oh, look, we got parts. Look at all the parts we have. Okay, we got the wrench. We'll put our wrench on our inventory. Unscrew the screws of the speedometer with the right mouse button. Okay. I love, you know, the one thing the simulators always seem to forget is how annoying it is to unscrew things, because you drop the screw, and then I really want to see one of these simulators actually have you rooting around on the ground for the stupid screw. Put away the adjustable wrench and remove the broken speedometer using the left mouse button. Okay. Put the new speedometer in the empty space. All right, we're taking this. We're dropping it. E to put in inventory. I don't want to put it in inventory. You can't drop items here. All right, I guess I'll put it in my inventory. All right, we're coming over here. We got all the parts we need. We got every single part. And we got a new speedometer. But we have a... Okay, so is there no way to dump that speedometer? Doesn't look like it. Not even on the empty table, huh? It's... Every time I open my inventory, I've got the kind of like the subway doors are closing melody. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, let's put this new speedometer in our inventory, and we're gonna put it there, and then we will screw it back in. Screw, screw, screw. Done. You can sell parts at the scrapyard. The locomotive is ready to start. I want to sell my broken part. How do I sell it? Will you buy it? Will you buy it, sir? Remember to inspect the condition of the parts and replace them on time to avoid damage. They wear out constantly. Turn on the small compressor switch in the engine room in the second section of the locomotive. The small compressor must be started first. Oh, we can rotate it. It's like Skyrim. Oh, if I like look at the bottom of it, I'll see the secret fifth symbol that'll help me open the door to Skjalvd. Will you buy my speedometer? Let me just rotate it in your face. Will you buy this? I don't want it. All right, we're gonna turn on the small compressor switch in the engine room. Is that this? That's the brake handle. Well, let's go back into inspection mode real quick, because I want to make sure there's nothing else. T to inspect locomotive parts. I'm not seeing anything else. So we're good. Very important to inspect your train. Okay, where is the compressor part? Main brake handle, locomotive brake handle, handbrake. There's like several handbrakes. Can I sit down in the chair? No, I don't think so. Oh my god, look at how many switches there are. I'm actually kind of impressed with this. I don't know how real it is to, you know, real life, but so far it's impressive. Okay, it's actually guiding me to where I need to go. Let's go to the back of the train. Okay, excuse me, there was a package delivery. All right, can't get. Oh, I can get back there. Okay, here. Okay, this is the small compressor. Turn that on. Provides pressure to pantographs when there's no pressure in the main reservoir. Turn on the radio. Okay. Wagons with coal to Novosibirsk, Glavnya are ready for transport. They are on track 8 by platform 3. About your current transport order. You can press the call button to listen to the last radio message. Track 8 by platform 3. Okay. Turn on the pantograph's power switch on the control panel in the cabin. The red light shows that electricity is supplied from the battery. Turn on the pantograph 1 and 2 switches on the panel to raise them. Wait for the pantographs to reach the electric line. This is actually quite in depth. My lord. Okay, pantographs are on. Red light has gone out. The main current on the panel shows 3300 volt. It means that electricity is supplied from the pantographs now. Turn on the heating first set, heating second set switch to maintain the right temperature in the cabin. Temperature cannot fall below 5 degrees Celsius. Keep the doors and windows closed. I believe they are closed, at least though they are in the front cabin, but we'll close these ones as well. These might provide additional heat. Close that. I think we are gaining some heat. I think the window is closed. Yep, heat's going up. Getting nice and a warm, toasty -5 degrees. It's almost as warm in here as it is in real life for me. That is to say, outside. Okay, we're at 0. 1. Turn on the compressors switch on the panel. The main reservoir indicator on the panel shows as it is filling up. The pressure in the main reservoir indicator must be at least 4 kilograms. Oh god, that's a lot. 4 kilograms per meter squared, I think, for the engines to work properly. So right now it is at least 8 kilograms. Okay, 8.5. All right, we're good. Turn on the KVC switch that starts the controller for the supporting engine. The red light in the first row and second column means that the KVC is on, but not yet working. It needs to be reset. Press the KVC release switch to reset the supporting engine. I am very quickly getting lost in the weeds here, but we're going to continue. KVC has been reset. The red light has gone out. It means that KVC is working. Turn on the BV1 switch that starts. I'm now laughing, not... I was worried that this game was going to be too parodied. Now I'm worried that it's in the other direction. It's going to be too simulated for me to wrap my brain around. Turns on the BV1 switch that starts the controller for the main engine. The red light in the first row and third column means that BV1 is on but not yet working. It needs to be reset too. Okay. Press the BV1 release. It has been reset. The red light has gone out, but it means that BV1 is working. Thank God for that. Honestly, I don't know what I would do without BV1. Red light in the second row and the first column has gone out. It means that the engines are turned on. No shit. When you lower the pantographs and then raise them up again, remember to reset the engines. When you lower the pantographs and then raise them up again, remember to reset the engines. What? Okay. Turn on the engine cooling, low speed switch that starts the engine cooling during normal movement. Prepare the brakes. Set the brake blocking handle to the brakes released position to unlock brake system. Where is that? Okay. Brake blocking. Fill the leveling reservoir and the brake line with the pressure of 5.5 kilograms. How do we do that? Set the handle main brake handle to the release and charge position. Okay, there we go. The leveling reservoir and the brake line indicators on the panel show how the equalization reservoir and brake line are filling up. The pressure is used for braking. If you maintain more pressure in the brakes, you can brake longer and harder. Maintaining pressure above 5.7 kilograms per meter squared. I don't know if that's meters. For more than a half minute will expose the locomotive to damage. Uh-oh. Maintaining pressure above that for more than half a minute will expose the locomotive. Do not exceed this limit. How do I set the main brake handle to service? Pressure started to drop but stopped at 6 kilograms. It is still too much. Reach a value below 5.7. How? I'm in service. Set the main brake handle to shut off without supply. Pressure is dropping. Set the main brake handle to the service button. Pressure is stabilized to 4.5. The brakes are prepared. If you would like to set the pressure more precisely, set the main brake handle to the release and charge position to start filling the pressure, and then the shut off with supply position to stop it. Turn on the VU switch to activate the locomotive control system. It's located above the entrance door to the cabin. Thank God I started this with the tutorial. Oh my God. It's 20 degrees. It's balmy 20 degrees in the cabin now. Okay, there we go. This is the VU switch. Next step is to turn on the signalization system. Go to the engine room in the first section and set the signalization direction handle to the forward position. It will determine the working direction of the signalization system. Okay. Set it to forward. That's backward. Forward. Signalization system shows the next railroad signal on the rail and informs the trail dispatchers of your moves when it is turned on. Set the signalization switch on the left panel in the cabin in the first section. Oh, wow, I'm really learning something today. I'm learning that I am not fit to drive a locomotive. Turn on the attention control system with the EPK key switch. Press the attention control button to reset the attention control. You have to reset it every 10 minutes for the signaling to work properly. No way. No way. What? The signalization system is turned on. Green light means that the movement is allowed up to 60 kilometers per hour. Yellow light means that you have to slow down before the next railroad signal to at least 40 kilometers per hour. Yellow and red light means that you have to stop before the next railroad signal. Red light means that you have to stop immediately because there's another train between you and the nearest railroad signal. White light means that the nearest railroad signal has not been detected and you have to proceed with caution. Go to the cabin in the second section of the locomotive. This whole video may very well be me doing the tutorial, but heck if it isn't giving you an idea of the depth of this game. I was genuinely concerned that it would be missing some like detail, but good lord, it's got it. If you want to drive this section, you have to turn off the locomotive and pull out the panel lock key from the control panel in the first section and insert it in the control panel in the okay. Panel lock key. Set the handle blocking handle to the hand brake's released position to deactivate the brake. Is that back in the front again? Or... No, it's in this, okay. Return to the cabin in the first section of the locomotive and do the same. Not sure what the point of that one was. Oh, I guess we're turning off the brake. Okay. We're turning off the brakes so that we can actually start moving the locomotive. I wish this door was a different color from the rest of the Oh, you can actually like manually open doors. I don't recommend it. It's kind of awful. We're turning off the brakes, the hand brakes specifically, so that we can actually start moving the locomotive. Set the selector handle to the M position for driving forward. How? Oh, M. The locomotive is ready to drive. No way. We're 25 minutes into this video. That's a speed run if ever I saw one. Locomotive is ready to drive. Set the main handle to the 1 position. I want to drive the locomotive. Oh, 1. Set the main handle to the next position to speed up. Do it slowly. If you apply too much power, the white light on the right panel will appear. Oh my god, we're moving. And the locomotive will not be able to speed up. You will have to reduce the power. Next step is to couple the marked railroad carts. Drive forward until you pass the correct railroad switch. Don't drive too fast. You will have to brake soon. Okay, we're gonna speed up a little bit. Let's do like 3. Okay, let's speed up a little bit. 6. Yellow light. Slow down before the next railroad signal to at least 40. What is our current speed? We're probably moving too fast. The thing is that this handle does not slow us down. It merely slows our power. We need to then actually brake to slow down. So it's a good thing I didn't crank that too much. What is our speed? Battery current, pressure control system, main current, field current, brake line. That's where we're getting to. Don't worry, I'm not like completely oblivious to where we're going. But how do I know how fast we're going? Oh, speedometer. Right, I replaced this thing. We're traveling at 11 kilometers an hour right now. So we're well below the speed limit, so why don't we crank it just a little bit? We'll go to like 8. And I'll turn that off. Really difficult to select the right one. Until you pass the correct railroad switch, don't drive too fast, you'll have to brake soon. So we've driven past it, but probably the whole train needs to be past it. So I'm gonna be ready on the brake, locomotive brake handle. Activation 100. I probably didn't need to do it that hard. Cabbage. Just cabbage. I was kind of hoping to like use the mouse wheel. The brake reservoir indicator on the panel shows as it is filling up. It means that the locomotive is braking. The train has stopped. Go outside and change the railroad switch setting. If this video is like even 2 hours long, I'm keeping every second of this. This is a beast. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so I'm very cold right now. The negative 30 degrees. Also, our thirst is going up. Maybe we should drink some beer. Can we eat a cabbage? Yummy cabbage. Okay, that did actually sate our hunger. We'll put this on. Can I just like hit the button? No, you have to actually drag it on there. Okay. Drink beer. There is a little bit of My Summer Car in this game. Okay, we're not gonna drink a second beer. I don't wanna get trashed just yet. Okay, press E to switch. Go back to the cabin and set the selector handle to the MR position to drive backwards and couple the railroad cars. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember everything. I would definitely have to practice that startup a few times before I remembered everything. But I'm actually really digging this so far. I appreciate what's going on here. Back to 20 degrees. Okay, so we got the selector handle. We'll set this to MR. To the brake released position. Set the handle locomotive brake handle to the brake released position. To release, yeah, okay, that makes sense. We have released the brake, and then we're gonna set the main handle to 1. So now we're moving in reverse. Accelerate using the main handle. Okay, we're gonna take it to like 7, not too fast. Connect the railroad cars slowly. Do not exceed the speed. Oh, okay, hold on. We might already be messing up a little bit. It's a little bit difficult, I won't lie, to select the thing. I'm trying so desperately right now to look at the right handle. Okay, turn that to the 0 position. We are currently at 15 kilometers. That's too fast. Yo. Brake. Wait, is it the wrong handle? Okay, set the brake activation to 50%. Okay, I'm learning. Okay, we are currently below 5 kilometers an hour. In fact, we're going a little bit too slow. Oh, it's because I braked a little bit, and then we have no acceleration right now. So I stopped the car. That's fine. So we're gonna take this to like 2. I'm gonna watch this very carefully. Okay. We're good. Turn that to 0. Remember, that just gives us some power. It doesn't actually control our speed. It sort of controls our acceleration. So we can turn that off, and then we'll keep rolling for a little bit. Can observe the train in inspection mode. What is that, T? I. Nope, that's their inventory. Oh, right. E in the mirror. I wish that this... I wonder if there's a setting. We wouldn't lose our invert mouse when we go in inspection mode. I'm kind of thinking there's no way to change that. Okay, that's fine. In a list of complaints, honestly, that's quite low. So we are backing up, and the camera moves with... This is like meeting my expectations and then some, I have to say. I played what was that game called, like Railroads Online, and it was pretty cool, but this is really nice too. Railroads are coupled. Are they actually coupled? Disconnect the coal wagons at the Novosibirsk Avenue on track 1 at platform 6. The maximum transit time is 1 hour. What is that noise? Tension control. I guess we have to reset that again. In the top left corner, there is information about how much time you have left to complete the job. We have less than an hour. And it's moving in real time. Okay, I wonder. Stop the locomotive in the way you do with the coupled railroad cars. Stop the locomotive in the way you do with the coupled railroad cars. Set the handle to the 1 position. Main brake handle to the 1 position. Braking with the position service braking 1 is the most optimal. It's very gentle and the pressure drops very slowly. Braking with the service braking position set on the higher positions is harder, but the pressure drops faster. You will have to refill it more often. Braking in the emergency braking position is the most effective, but the pressure drops very quickly. Braking with the emergency braking position set on the higher positions is the hardest, but the pressure drops the fastest. Train is stopped. Deliver the railroad cars to the station Novosibirsk Glavny. Prepare the brakes again. Set the main brake handle to the service position to stabilize pressure. Set the selector handle to the M position for driving forward. Well, are my brakes okay? They look okay. I guess brake reservoir is just when I am actually braking. Stuff like that is something I'd have to play for a bit to actually understand how to, a bit better. Set the main handle to 1. If you apply too much power, the white light on the right panel will appear. The locomotive will not be able to speed up. You'll have to reduce power. Obey the railroad signs and signals to prevent your locomotive from getting damaged. For the locomotive operating manual, go to the menu, refer to the manual if any problems arise. Press X to sit down. Oh wow, we finally get to sit down? I guess I'm sitting down here. We're not really sitting down. We're more like crouching, but you know, I won't nitpick. I guess this makes sense. It'd be easier to actually use this main handle in this position. And we can also see our speedometer. This is quite the game. I was not prepared for this, but I kind of love it, actually. The white light has turned on. Warning, the locomotive cannot accelerate. Reduce power. Okay, we gotta be slower than that. Well, time to, you know, drink our beer. I've done a good job starting up the train. I wanna celebrate that. Okay, we're at 10 kilometers. Let's see if we can turn the power up a little bit. Nope. Gotta be more gentle. Brake handle. How come there's this brake handle and then there's these brake handles? Something I'll have to figure out, I'm sure. Slow down before the next railroad signal to at least 40 kilometers. We're going well below 40 right now. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Keeping an eye on that light. I haven't honestly taken much time to like appreciate the environments, but they're actually really well done. I've seen a lot of sim games kind of phone in the environments, and you know, they kind of, I mean, obviously they're, you know, appropriately textured. There's we're not, this isn't like a triple A game. This is not. Let's turn, whoop, that's the wrong direction. Let's turn the main handle down because we're approaching 40. We are in the green light, so we can speed up to 60 kilometers. Okay, we're speeding up to 15. I'm notoriously bad at driving games, despite liking them very much. I played quite a lot of Truck Simulator, both American and Euro, and I am really bad at trashing my car. And I also, at one point during my streaming career, spent several hours repairing my car in my summer car, and then towed it with my van, and it basically insisted on driving in in the reverse, in the opposite direction while I was towing it. Basically, I was swinging it wide and trashed my car that I'd spent like hours repairing. Okay, we are approaching 60. It looks like I'm doing a pretty good job keeping it below that. Let's just keep this position at 0 so that we don't go much faster. But like as we go up hills and inclines and stuff, like we'll want to keep our power up. So let's just keep that to like 10, just to ensure that we don't lose too much speed. Prepare to lower the pantographs. Pantographs? Prepare to lower them. In the middle of this is information about upcoming railroad signs. Okay. What do I do? Lower the pantographs. Lower them. I don't know what that means, but I've done it. I guess I'll read the manual later to find out what that means. I wonder, is that like something to do with electricity? Let me look at the inspection mode. Are these the pantographs? T to inspect. What are the pantographs? I would like to know. Raise the pantographs. Okay. I did them in the reverse order. Now that I've raised them, we're cruising at a 50 kilometers an hour. We're okay. I just want to check out the. Yeah, okay, that's the electricity. Our position is threatened by rival groups. We must show them that we will go as far as needed and use drastic measures to defend our interests. The nearest railway bridge is key to the logistics of the Jver. I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. They are smuggling guns, drugs, money. It all goes through this point. If we knock it down, it will deal them a hell of a blow. We will paralyze their actions and disable them holding sway. We have to slow down. Stop before the next railroad sign. Okay, we gotta stop. I don't know when the next railroad sign is, but we're gonna slow down. This is in 0 position. I don't know when the next railroad signal is, but I will obey as best as I can. I kind of forgot that there was actually a they give us a gun in this game. This is in service mode. I mean, I can see our reservoir, but we're okay. There's, I think, the next signal there. We're slowing down at a crawl here. All right, I'm gonna max this activation up. Let's actually. This is breaking 1. I may have done this a little bit too slowly. Might need to brake a little bit more drastically. I don't... Yeah, what does this say? Red light. Stop immediately. A train has been detected between you and the nearest... Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this back in service mode. I think our leveling, our brake line is okay. We're going to put this into reverse. Then we're gonna back up a little bit. I guess I should turn off our brakes first. Brake is released. Okay, go ahead and... We need to reverse. Are we reversing? I don't think we're reversing. I'm not sure why we're not reversing. Are we still... Release and charge? Put back in service mode, just making sure our brakes are okay. How come... Okay, let's just crank this a little bit. Oh, it seems like everything needs to be reset. KVC needs to be reset. Okay, KVC reset. BV1 needs to be reset. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Well, I just narrowly avoided disaster. Look how close that came. Oh my god. Woo. Okay. Oh, oh my god. That was kind of wild. Warning, locomotive cannot accelerate, reduce power. Yeah. Let me see if I can reverse now. Are we moving? We are very slowly moving. Okay, well, I had pretty much everything right. So what is this brake handle? Unavailable. Okay, so we don't have that yet. We just straight up don't have it. Okay, we're gonna go into main. I don't know if switching to that will hurt the locomotive if I'm moving backwards, but I wasn't moving that quickly, so, you know. Okay, is everything fine? Field generator turned off. I assume that's fine. All right, let's move forward. We're in white light. Proceed with caution. Nearest railroad signal is not detected. We are slowly picking up speed. This is a wild game. I actually love it. This is like, if they land the execution on this game, and right now I'm enjoying it a lot. This may be a day one purchase for me. I'm not even kidding. There's a game I was really looking forward to, and I feel like it's just become vaporware, called I think it was called Bush Stick or something. I can't remember. But it was gonna be similar to this, only instead of a train, it was a plane. Like you were gonna have a little train, a little plane, and be able to maintain it and take on missions, and you know, upgrade your plane over time. I'll try and look it up before we're done. Nikita is awaiting for you on the other side of the bridge. Take the package and the explosive from him. Oh my god. We currently don't have a approved speed, so I'm gonna assume that 40 is okay. I do appreciate how methodical this game is. I do kind of wish there was maybe a bit easier of like using the controls. This would be the kind of game I actually genuinely would love to play in VR. Okay, we're climbing in our speed. I think what I'll do from now on is, rather than switch it from like its current position to like 0, is when I reach the speed, I'll just knock it down a few positions to like 10. And that way we don't lose too much speed, but you know, our power is good. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it to below 40, and there we go. We're not climbing anymore, but we're at a good speed. Pick up the path. So we need to, well, we'll knock this down to 0 now, because we're gonna have to stop when we approach our mission here. We're gonna need to brake. We're in braking 1. This is nice and gentle. I'll crank up the brake once we're getting a little bit closer. What's our, okay, currently we could be moving at 60 kilometers an hour. I hope I'm not hearing another train behind me. Wrong way. Wrong way. Activate that to 100. Let's... I'm just cranking a little bit. We'll replenish our reserves after. Put that back in release and charge. Turn that to brake released. Put that back in service. Make sure that they're kind of equalized. All right. That seems to be pretty good. I am actually really happy with how I managed that. So let's go and talk to Nikita. This is the moment I have worked hours, days, and weeks for. As a pyrotechnician, I am the creator of magic in the air. The blasts of color and patterns are like my brushes, painting beautiful pictures in the sky. Wow, some great prose about blowing stuff up. Hold on. I'm getting out of here. I must always act with professionalism and attention to safety. Okay. Plant an explosive on the bridge. Just be careful not to blow up your train in the process. You have 15 minutes to do this. Which bridge? The one I just crossed? Explosive planting point. Seems to me running there will be the easiest way. I might be wrong about that. All right, let's just use the train. I only have 15 minutes to do this. This is wild. My goodness. I might need to split this video up. Wait, is that... No, I didn't close my door here. Okay. All right, let's put this in reverse. And make sure our brake is good. Released. I think our line is good, our leveling is good. Turn this up. We are backing up. This, I think, ultimately will be faster than if we ran. We have a certain power limit. I don't know if upgrading the train is going to be something that we are able to do. I almost feel like it shouldn't be a thing. What? Oh. Attention control. Turn this up a little bit. We're going to be going up to 40 kilometers in the opposite direction. When we are close to like 100 meters to our destination, I'll start braking maybe. Coming up to 30 kilometers. Oh, we're already shooting past 100. Okay, so let's start braking. Oh god, we already shot past. Yeah, I knew I should have been a bit more careful. What I might do is keep the train in a really slow speed and then get out and plant the explosives. I don't know if planting the explosives are going to be a whole thing. Okay, we've got the brake back at our level. That's no, that we're still in reverse. So I'm gonna keep it on like position 4. And what I'll do is I'm actually gonna get out now and run there This is dangerous. I might lose my train, who knows? But I'm pretty sure I can keep up with it at its current speed. The important part is that we don't blow up our train. We have 10 minutes to plant these explosives. Do I have them in my inventory? We do. Okay, let's put them there. Our train is moving really slowly. So we got 10 minutes. What I'll do is I'll do a pause here, and then maybe when we have like 6 or 4 minutes left on blowing up the railroad and their train gets a little bit closer, I'll plant the explosives. Okay, so it's 40 meters towards us. I had to drink some beer, and so now everything's a little wavy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plant this. 30 seconds! Ah! Oh no. Oh god. I should have waited. Crank this. We're gonna blow up our train. There's no way I'm getting out of here in 30 seconds.
I didn't know. I thought they were gonna give me like a couple minutes.
What a game. Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. This is the most wild concept for a game I've seen in a long time. I love it. I love it. When was it? Oh, okay. My last autosave was not so long ago. I think I was probably waiting for my train to come up on me. I think that's such a perfect way to end this. Is I blew up my train by accident. Oops. So hey, I invite you to check out Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator. I think that this has a lot of promise, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of it. It's got like I hesitate to say everything you would want out of this kind of game, because I don't know if this kind of game exists outside of like things like Hard Space Shipbreaker, but like the mashing of like, I don't know what to call it, even a shooter with a train simulator with like some kind of weird story about fighting rebels. Like there's so much going on here, and like, does it do all of it well? I cannot say with confidence that it will do everything well, because I've really only seen a little bit of it. But what I've seen, at least of the train part, is very good. I really genuinely do feel like I am driving some kind of locomotive. Like it definitely feels like it's got a lot of detail in it. Whether or not that detail reflects reality, I cannot say. I am not an expert in any way. I have no knowledge of how specifically Siberian trains work, but it is detailed. That much I can say. And it does feel realistic as per the parameters of the game. Everything else in this is like kind of a cherry on top. I would honestly be totally cool with just the train part. So the fact that they're adding like a story and stuff like that is wild, and I like, you know, wow. Like is the best I can really put that. Is it kind of shocks and impresses me on a whole other level. So I'm looking forward to this game. This may very well be a day one purchase for me. If you did enjoy this, definitely hit the like button and consider subscribing for more content like this. You'll find a link in the description for the Trans-Siberian Railway Simulator prologue, which is what I played, and I definitely check it out. But I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy.